Hey everyone, what's up? It's Derrick Broze with the Conscious Resistance Network, and I'm coming at you live from Mexico, where I've been for the last week or so, getting ready for Anarchapulco, which is what we're going to talk about today. First off, I want to remind you guys to bookmark theconsciousresistance.com, my website, where you can stay tuned to all of our latest content, including a new book review on Samuel Konkin's latest book, and all these new videos, up-to-date videos. And of course, if for some reason this week you decide you want to go to Anarchapulco, you can actually get 10% off tickets through our link here, and you can subscribe to our newsletter right there. So let's get into it. This is the 5th year of Anarchapulco, which is they promote themselves as the world's largest anarchist, voluntarist, freedom-minded conference in the world. It's definitely one of the biggest for sure. And it takes place in Acapulco, Mexico, of course. And this is the 3rd year that I will be speaking, 2nd year on the main stage. Really excited about that. And yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about what I'm going to be doing there. In case you haven't heard anything about this by some chance, here are some of the people who will be speaking. Jeffrey Tucker will be emceeing Anarchapulco. Ron Paul, former congressman, will be speaking. Andrew Napolitano of various things. Doug Casey, David Icke, who I'm sure you guys know. Larkin Rose, of course, former Congresswoman Cynthia McKinney, I think she'll be speaking remotely. Founder of Anarchapulco, Jeff Berwick. Dana Martin, who's been on our channel, and she's a peaceful parenting, unschooling advocate. Jose Merced, who is from the town of Cherán, Mexico, Cherán in Michoacán, which we've talked about before. The town that kicked out all of their cops, corrupt politicians, and narcos 7 years ago now. Eric July, Luke Rakowski, lots of other people. I'm looking forward to meeting some new people, and as usual, I will be doing interviews with lots of the guests. So if you see some of these names on here that you want me to specifically talk to, feel free to comment below or email me at Derrick at the Conscious Resistance. Max Egan, Mark Passio, Gina Carr, she's really cool. Sterling Lujan, Carrie Wedler, lots of friends. Jason Bassler of the Free Thought Project, Sean Stone, Benny Wills. Awesome guy, and this silly little guy over here, Derrick Broze, I will be speaking, and plenty of other people. And that's just the main stage. There's actually like 5 stages going on: main stage, crypto stage, the Free Your Family Camp stage, which I think I will be speaking at as well. I'm not sure what the time is. The advocacy stage, which is like the anarchist for freedom philosophy stage. Anarch Awaken, which is what they're calling the health and wellness stage. So there's like 5 stages of speakers going on, plus all kinds of other activities. I'll show you guys a little bit about the schedule so you can see where I'm at in case you are going to be there. If you have friends that are going to be there, let them know. Registration actually opens up tomorrow, Monday, so it's pretty crazy, just days away. Then they have the Dollar Vigilante Summit for the first couple days, and then it actually gets started on February 14th, day 1. There's going to be like yoga going on every day, surfing. You know, one of the things I've said for years about events like this, and I kind of think it started a couple years back with an event in Philadelphia that some of you may have heard of called Free Your Mind, the Free Your Mind Conference, is that the anarchist, truth-seeking, freedom, conspiracy community, and the crypto community, and the spiritual community are all kind of intersecting and becoming, I don't want to say one, but they're definitely intersecting, and that's really cool to see in a lot of ways. Of course, there's going to be differences of opinions on a variety of issues, but overall, these various communities do have common ground in a lot of areas to focus on. So that's cool to see, and that trend seems to be going even further this year. So it starts on the 14th. I am not speaking or doing anything the first day, I believe. I might be when I'm doing the family camp. You can see Ben Swan speaking. There's just so much going on. You guys got to go dig and look for yourself. I'm not going to show you everything here. There's lots of different workshops going on, ranging to crypto, ranging on dance, ecstatic dance, yoga, how to create freedom. The theme of Anarchapulco this year is Life Unchained. So, you know, as you guys know here at the Conscious Resistance, we understand that creating a more free world is not just about physically opposing the physical institutions of power, although it's a great big aspect of it, but it's also about freeing our minds, freeing our hearts, and unchaining ourselves in a number of ways. You can also see this. Immortal Technique will be performing a concert the first night. That's going to be pretty epic. And then on day 2, opens up. Max will be starting, Max Egan, Creating Your Own Reality. Then I'll be giving my talk, The 7-Step Path of the Holistic Anarchist, which I'm really excited about. And then I'll be on a panel combating social media censorship with G. Edward Griffin, Jason Bassler, and Luke Rukowski. And that's followed by Brian Forrester talking about lost ancient technology. That should be cool. And then, of course, Mark Passio giving his Anarchy in the Occult Part 2, Religion versus Initiation. So just all kinds of good stuff going on that day. And in fact, that night, you see right here, they have the Red Pill Theater. It does not have my movie listed, but that night on the 15th, Friday night at 7, will be the debut of Who Will Find What the Finders Hide, the full, complete 60-minute film shown for the first time at Anarchapulco. And then shortly after that, it will be available online, which, by the way, Part 2 will be available on my YouTube channel, probably coming in the next week and a half or so. But we're going to keep the full final edition with the soundtrack and with all the, just, the final version is going to be probably on Vimeo behind a little paywall for a month or so. So if you want to buy that, download that, keep it yourself, you can support me that way and support the investigation I've been doing for the last 7 months and all the money and time and energy I put into it if you want to do that. And yeah, there's going to be 2 more days of lots of good talks. As far as another thing I'm doing besides speaking on the main stage, speaking on the family camp stage, and showing the documentary, I will be doing a workshop, location to be determined. It's not going to be one of the official workshops on the event, which is cool because there are Anarchapulco, there's Anarcha Awakening, there's Anarchaforco, there's like all kinds of unofficial parties, there's lots of stuff going on. So I will be doing a workshop called Creating Freedom Now, Freedom Cells, Agorism, and Counter Economics. And it's going to be a 2-hour workshop, only $20. So if you know anybody who's interested in that and wants to get deep on agorism, deeper than I've done on any of these videos or I do on the YouTube channel, this is going to be a 2-hour sit down, hopefully. Like, if there's not too many people, I mean, I don't know if anybody's going to show up, but let's say I have like 10 people there, that would be ideal. I could sit there and ask each person, what's your situation? And we could maybe brainstorm ideas once I break down what is agorism, counter economics, and freedom cells on how they can implement these strategies in their lives and create freedom now. Oh, wow, that makes sense. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I will be in Acapulco actually for about 10 days, and then after that I'm flying to Costa Rica to speak at Envision Fest, and I'll be telling you guys more about that in a coming video. But for now, let's keep it focused on Anarchapulco. I think that's everything for me. You can go to the website, check out all the speakers. Seriously, there's so many speakers going on. There's lots going on in the schedule, and lots of cool people. There's the beach. There, if you don't want to hang out with anybody, you don't want to do any workshops, you don't want to listen to any talks, just go hang out on the beach. And yeah, so I hope to see some of you. I met a lot of amazing people at Anarchapulco last year, and hopefully I'll see some of you again this year, maybe meet some new friends. And I'm excited. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Is Anarchapulco your type of event? Is this your sort of flavor? I will say this, that I will have a lot more to say after the event. I'll share my experience afterwards, let you guys know how it all went. And as usual from the last 2 years, expect to see lots of interviews coming out of this. I have a list of people I'm going to go after to interview, and again, I'm taking suggestions. So please check out their website, see who you would like me to interview from any of the stages, not just the main stage. Check out all the stages, comment below, let me know who you want me to interview. And until next time, I guess I will see you soon. Remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, you are free. Peace.